Hi, I'm Lou, and in my last video I made this PVC based carrot rifle, and some folks were complaining that it might explode. I'm not sure, but I made a copper one. Let's see how that one works. It's really easy to load the carrot rifle. Just take any size carrot, even if it's too big, and shove it in. Throw away the extra, and then you've got a sealed carrot in there. And then just take a stick and push it all the way down until it stops. To connect the gun, just put your air hose right on the back. And to fire it, you just grab this handle and turn, like so. Carrot versus cardboard box. It went all the way through this side and right out back this side. Carrot versus milk jug full of water. Obviously blew a hole right through the milk jug and the carrot is disintegrated inside. Carrot versus pop can. Some serious damage there. Here's the parts we'll need. A 1/2 inch copper pipe, 5 feet long, 1/2 inch elbow, a 1/2 inch adapter from the sweat fitting to 1/2 inch threaded. Here's an adapter from 1/2 inch threaded to 3/8. Here's an adapter from 3/8 to 1/4. And finally, here's a 1/4 inch standard air compressor fitting. Also need a block of wood for the stock. I don't know, that's about 6 by 10 or so. And one valve. This is just a simply 1/4 turn to open it. Also in tools, we'll need a propane torch to put this stuff together, and some flux that goes with the torch, and solder for the torch, and then a lighter to light it. Oh, and one last thing, we'll need Teflon tape to put on these threads. If you don't have a torch or you don't feel like sweating this stuff together, you can get, these are more expensive, but these fittings all come in compression fittings where you just stick in the copper pipe and twist it until it's tight. We need to cut 2 pieces of the copper pipe, one at 13.5 inches and one at 4 inches. You can use a pipe cutter or a hacksaw to do this. I'm just going to use my bandsaw. And we need a 24-inch pipe for the barrel. You want to clean off any burrs with a knife or sandpaper or a sander. Next, we need to modify the valve handle. So use a wrench to loosen that nut and then take it off and pull that handle off. First, we want to bend this straight. So you can either lay it down like this and hit it with a hammer, or just clamp it in a vise and twist it until it's straight. Next, we want to bend this at a complete 90. So probably the best way to do that is to put it in the vise and then hit it with a hammer over here. And there's our new handle. Put the handle back on your valve and put the nut on and tighten it down. So here's all the pieces we need to sweat together. We got the 24-inch pipe, the valve with the changed handle, 13.5 inch pipe, elbow, 4-inch pipe, and the adapter to threaded. Let's start by putting the elbow on the 13.5 inch pipe. What we want to do is put some flux on the pipe all the way around. This flux comes with a brush, but I've lost it, so I'm using my fingers. And inside the elbow where we want to join it. Now let's light our torch, turn on the gas and hit it with the lighter. Now you just put the fluxed pieces together like this and then heat them up. And once they're good and hot, you touch them with the solder and it basically just soaks right in and makes a seal all the way around. Got that piece on. Now I've got finishing up the valve here. Just wanted to say that when you're doing the valve, since there's a lot of metal here, you have to turn up your heat and heat it for quite a while before the solder will take. With the soldering all done, we just have to screw these guys together with Teflon tape. Simply wrap the tape around the threads 4 or 5 times. Tear it off. And then screw it in. And then tighten it. You're going to need to tighten it down. Obviously same for these guys. With all the fittings in, now we can put in the gun stock. And I would just suggest you lay in a piece of wood. Doesn't really matter exactly what size, but I would make it fit between here and here so this bump is not in the way. So I'd start there and then take a straight edge and just angle it whatever seems about like a gun look. And then you can cut this with a handsaw or a power saw or whatever you want. If you want to put metal straps on to hold it in place, you can. I think duct tape will hold just fine though for this. So I just go around, strap it on this end, and then all the way down. Thank you for watching, and good luck making your carrot rifle.